Hey guys, it's Chris Kringle here. I'm back with some more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And in the last part, we equipped our sword and our shield, started everything up, and met around with the fellow Kokiri, and the Great Deku Tree told us he has a curse placed on him, and we need to help rid him of the curse. So let's do that. Go inside his mouth, all like sexual, like I don't know where I was going with that. Inside the Deku Tree. This is our first dungeon of the game, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're on the starter floor for stars, and a new enemy. These are a different form of Deku Baba. Hit it with it lunges at you, and it will stand upright. Cut it quickly to get a Deku stick. So yeah, these are the ones these are ones that lunge at you. There we go. And I got a Deku stick from that. But if you attack it while it's just laying there... Actually, wait, no, that's not. I thought you could get different things from them. Hang on, let's try this. Well, I guess from hurting myself like that, I'd get it. But, you know. And we got a new item right here. You got a Deku Nut. Alright, we gotta equip them with C and all that jazz. They basically act as little flash grenades. So... you know, they can also be used to stun enemies, which can be useful in some situations, but I personally don't use them that much. But I'll just use them just to kill. As Peanut Butter Gamer said when he did this game, well, not did this game, but he talked about it, saying they're pretty much used to fill a C slot in the beginning of the game. Which, you know, it's a pretty good description. Anyway, we go up here, destroy these bushes, get goopy. And up here we have a new chest, and now we have something to say. Look at this wall, the vines growing it on give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. See, like, there are some climbable surfaces that you can climb on, like these vines and stuff. There was ones down there as well that you can use. Anyway, let's see what's in this chest. Da-na-na-na! You found the dungeon, no, the dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreen to look at the dungeon map. And blue chambers are places you have already visited, and your current location is the flashing room. Move C down to select the floor view. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we have our map there. It's pretty useful if you ever get lost. So, you know, oh, now we have something to say. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Yeah, she has to tell us how to open a door and use the action icon when it says whatever. Can I please, the talk Navi, okay? I swear if you interrupt me one more time, then I will do bad things to you. But yeah, I kind of have this weird theory is that, like, maybe, because since there's no doors in the Kokiri forest at all, like, maybe this is Link's first time actually seeing a door, and he's like, oh my god, what is this? I don't want to look at it, but I think I will. Yeah, there you go. I was just being kind of dumb there. Oh, a new enemy. Must analyze it. It is a Deku Scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts to spits back at it. So yeah, we can use our shield quickly, like that, like a boss. And ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, master. If you give a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward with the analog stick, you will roll on the ground when you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wahahaha! So yeah, basically said it is pretty true. You know, you could do it from some distance heights, but not all of them. So yeah. And since we obtained the dungeon map, we can look at it in the right corner as well, if you just want a quick glimpse of it. So yeah, this dungeon overall is a pretty good start when it's like just getting started with this whole spielio. And quickly get across. Oh, we did it. And in here is a dramatic reveal. Oh my god, it's taking so long. Upskirt. You found the Slary. Why do I can't pronounce the names? The fairy slingshot on the slot. You can select it with C and do whatever. You press and hold it, and you can aim. And you press it, and you can aim with the C, and then unleash a Deku Seed. which we saw some in the shop before, but we didn't have any use for them at the time, which is why we didn't buy them. Plus, I needed the money for the Deku Shield, so you know. But conveniently, it comes with like 30 Deku Seeds, and sure, save it. I accidentally pressed B. Press B in the menu, you can save it. Alright, let's lock onto that. And press this, then press that, then you can do that. It's pretty much whatever C button you decide to assign it to. And let's destroy these bushes, because I think they'll have something new. Yes, you found Deku Seeds. Hard, and you can use your slingshot. Alright, just fill it back up to 30, why not? Alright. Now, if we go back to the main room, then there should be something we could do with this. Those spiders up there, or spider-looking things, lock on around and analyze them. Those are Skullwaltula. Be careful not to touch it. So yeah, since you don't want to touch it, just aim at it and shoot it. There you go. Simple as that. Lock on this one and shoot it. Yeah. And an example of free aim is when you hold it and you have this first-person view, and you aim it like this, do that. Or completely miss. There we go. Some more Deku nuts. There we go. Oh man, that upskirt shot though. Alright. I'm just gonna down the hallway around. There we go. So yeah, no wonder the Deku Tree wanted us... Oh, new enemy. Look up my thought there. These are big Sculptula. Yeah, its soft belly is its weak point. So just aim for that, and then you should do it. If you hit it normally like this, you know, just bounce around like that. You don't want that. You want to hit it in its soft underbelly. So, sometimes drop useful stuff. Sometimes if you're low on health. Like, if you're low on health, then enemies are more likely to drop hearts for you, so keep that in mind. So yeah, a little thing going on here. We got that. But if you press this button right here, moves these platforms up for a short amount of time. So we can jump across them to get to that chest. And inside would be... We found the compass. And you can see the location. Now it like pretty much is a more like it advances the map, so now you can see where you are relative to the room, and also chests. You can be able to see chests in the room, and as you can see, there's one on the right, which I'm gonna get. You know, 100% in the game and all that jazz. So, we'll go back to the beginning. Fight this guy. There we go. Oh, I just attacked that wall for no reason. Anyway, so we got these Deku sticks. So if you use them on this fire, they become a torch, and you can use to spread to other little areas to light the fire. Which that unlocks the door for us. But if you press this again, I'm gonna go over to this area where the chest is, and I totally missed. Maybe I can... Oh, okay, I just landed on anyway, so whatever. Restart my thing. There we go. I did it. Let's just open this chest. Got a recovery heart from it. Totally useful, right? Yeah. Let's just kill this guy. He's in terrible misery. He's bombing up and down. Yeah. Right here, here's a little special thing. These are gold Sculptulas. Just attack it. If you touch it, it will hurt you. So yeah, and these, analyze them. I can't. But yeah, these are... You destroyed a gold Sculptula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. So yeah, these are part of getting 100% completion. So, I'm getting every single one, and there are 100 in total in the game. So I'm getting every single one. And you'll see later that we'll be able to get some prizes for getting them, so see in a bit. You'll see later as we progress. We'll get this guy out of the way. Now that we got all of our dungeon items, if you look down there, you can see that cobweb, which was just bouncing about when we'd step on it on ground level, but we take a running start from it from up here. We just break right through and down to the neck. There's a different part of the dungeon. There's more cobwebs. No wonder the Deku Tree wanted us to rid this curse of him. Like, geez, like he's filthy in here. Anyway, up right here, there's another gold sculpture. Let's get that. And climb back, or climb up here to get it. There we go. Go up here. I think there's another one in this room. I can't. Climb up there. Such is great. Yeah. There's one right there, so let's turn the switch first. That lights the fire there, which got rid of the cobweb. Get that chest. Let's just shoot this guy. You can't lock onto these guys, by the way, until they're actually tokens. So that's a thing. And we got that by a simple ledge jump. Let's get whatever's in this chest over here. Oh, oops. Now, one thing while I'm doing this, I wanted to like bring up. There's like I know that you can name the character anything you want, but chronologically he's known as Link, which is why I wanted to name him that. I think of it as kind of the way that in Pokemon you can name your character whatever you want. But in chronology he is known as Fred. Well, like the first things that is. But if you look at him like in Smash, like the name isn't really like doesn't mean anything really. It's mainly just like why not, I guess. Because if you look at it in Smash Brothers Brawl, his name is Pokemon Trainer, not Red. So kind of think of it as a reason why. And it's another one of these Deku scrubs, so let's just do that. Please forgive me, Master! I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up the head unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think I'm a traitor? No, but I do think you're kind of a twit, but you know. Anyway. Get the rupees. Destroy the bushes! Ah! Okay. Alright, there's a classic little Zelda puzzle. An eyeball on the wall. Wait, did I say puzzle? No, a Zelda puzzle. Having an eyeball on the wall. Shoot it. Unlocks the door. Like I said, this is kind of like to get you started with how the game will work. But I think it's pretty good of how the game starts like this. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Yeah, I bet so. Alright, there's a switch down there, so let's go check it out. And I can't do it in all one motion. There we go. There we go. Now let's quickly get back to... no, I did not. I don't want to do that. I was trying to swim faster, but I accidentally pressed A. Alright. So now we just need to get across before the water level rises again. And just go underneath these spikes. We'll just crouch for no reason. There we go. Moving over to these guys. Let's get rid of him. There we go. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing analog forward, the block, you can climb on the top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. I thought she was going to say pay attention to what I say, because nowadays nobody pays attention to Navi. And by the way, like, poor Navi nowadays, like, she gets so much shit from people, like, for, like, just nowadays because of the constant yakking. Like, personally, I don't really find her all that annoying. I think her, can be actually pretty helpful for, like, the new time player. like at times, you know. So the only time where I find her annoying is where like she's telling me to go to a place that's next to my destination when I'm already on my way to go there. Like, it's kind of redundant there. But other than that, she's not really bad. She's just kind of a little loud. I guess this is why people hate it or whatever. And that door's open. Oh, 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 scary, scary. I brought my stick out for some reason. Yep. Oh man, this poor guy, he like stood no chance. So now I don't really want to be in this room for that long because, as you saw behind me, something dropped to the floor. And oh god, they lunged at me. Let's analyze them. Goma larvae. Look at when they get ready to pounce. So yeah, they'll pretty much like walk towards you and like charge up to pounce at you. So I pretty much want to attack them like whenever possible. There you go. They are dead. I'm not sure if they actually respawn in this room again, but they shouldn't. Anyway, let's see. Let's get this torch lit. Like, there you go. It's like that. Even though we can't access this room yet, so playing along then, just remember that room for later. And oh, I thought I could make it with the same torch. Yeah, whatever. I wish they'd let you stick or whatever. Yeah. This one's the cobweb. So now we can go through this little like doghouse thing. Not doghouse, but dog door thing. It's about the size of it, right? And that's another thing to keep in mind, by the way. This is probably the only dungeon that I'm gonna be able to do in one part. Just let that sink in. Because yeah, I think all the rest of the dungeons throughout this game are gonna be too long to be able to fit in one part. Especially in the second half of the game. So yeah. So now we're back in this main room that we started back in when we fell. So now we're up on a higher level, so we'll push this block down so we could access both areas quite easily without having to backtrack or anything. There you go. And as you saw, there was a cobweb right there, which, we can burn with fire, so just get this fire here. Jump across. And that did not work. I thought maybe putting it away would like have it so that because if you do certain things, it'll register like touching the ground even if it really didn't. I think I just have to hit it or something. There you go. And oh man, that was pretty cool. I pressed the B button right as we fell to like put away my stick so it didn't burn, and that looked really cool. So now we're in this new room underwater, just trying to get these hearts to refill. We only stay underwater for 3 seconds, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah. And anyway, here's the Deku scrubs that one Deku scrub told us about. We have to defeat them in the proper order, and it's 2, 3, 1. So let's do that. Well, that's 2, and let's go to get the third one. They're frozen, so at least they won't attack us again. And there we go. How did you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I have to go reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queen. Sorry about that! Yeah, take nothing of it. Alright, so let's just get this harpoon going. Now, through this door, I think, will lie Queen Goma. So let's go through to check this out. Yeah, this room looks kind of creepy, doesn't it? A blank stare in Link's eyes. Please, up C. Look up here. and see ourselves. Oh man. Parasitic Armored Arachnid Goma. And let's see, now he has to say, Goma, it's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku Tree. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red. So yeah, this guy will try to just pretty much lunge at you, like in more of a takedown kind of motion. So it'll just like, there you go, and once its eye's red, and you can shoot at it with your slingshot, and yeah, you can just wail at him. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want it, because if it's up for the ceiling for too long, then some bad stuff can happen if we let it sit up there for too long, and let's just wail at it. And it's done. It's a pretty easy boss battle, but you know, it's the first one, so you know. Just like, stun it and then hit. If it stayed up on that ceiling for too long, it would actually spawn Goma larvae that we saw earlier, which I did not want to have to happen because that would be pretty annoying. But that completes our first boss battle. We got rid of the parasites from the Deku Tree, and look at that. Right here is a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. And you're totally filled up, because now we have 4 hearts now. It's pretty good. And now this. The light shines and just lifts us up into the sky. Oh, hey, we're back outside. I kind of rhymed. Didn't even realize it. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Whilst thou listen. Sure, no, nothing better to do. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Furor, the goddess of courage. Din, with her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furor, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Wow, would you look at those 3 golden Oscars. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed, or whatever, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles have become the sacred realm. Meanwhile, outside his mouth, thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed from the start. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There now will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. Aww. You got Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends on thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree.